Hello everyone, I'm Marissa and welcome to my channel. If you are new here and like what you see on Creativeme, please like and subscribe down below. Hit that little bell notification so that you can get notified when I make a new video and through your email. Now, it is New Year's. Happy New Year's, everyone. 2020 is going to be the best year. It's new beginnings, it's a new decade, so I have decided to clean out my craft room, and it's been pretty hard. It's taken days and days, and of course I procrastinated on what to show, what not to show, but I've decided I'm going to show it all. The good, the bad, the ugly. I have cleaned it, but that doesn't mean I got rid of everything, so I'm pretty packed in here, but I can't get rid of all my craft stuff. I mean, what if I need it? What if I don't know. So let me show you around. I'm very interested in what other crafters have in their craft rooms, so I'm pretty sure that you guys might be a little interested in what I have in mine. So let me show you around. So we're going to start here at the front door, and I'll span around. This is my workspace here. I have a lot of artwork on the walls. I have a desk in the back, and comes around to a curtained panel area over here and the kids art center. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. So from the inside of the door to the left, I have some little pillow artwork that I got in Peru, some travel inspiration. I have some of my children's artwork and some of my inspirations, some little craft panels that I've made. And then there is the kids' art desk. And all of their art supplies are in here. They have loads of paint and lots of crafting supplies for them. There's also a drawer full of coloring books and papers. And then their Play-Doh drawer right here. So they can take their little Play-Doh trays, fill it up with whatever Play-Doh toys that they want to play with, and take it either to their art table here or into another room to play with. Here on their desk, they have lots of supplies for their artwork, and they have free reign over here. This really helps me out a lot and to keep them out of my crafting stuff. And, you know, being a crafter and a mother, we have our kids well trained. If I don't have this stuff in here for them, then I end up getting drawings all over things that shouldn't be drawn on. So this gives them a place for their own little outlet for artistic abilities. So you may ask, what's behind the curtain? The curtain is rarely ever closed because I'm lazy like that. But if I wanted to have it closed because I'm having people over, then this is what it looks like. I do have a dehumidifier in here because behind this door over here is our water heater, and it has access to the attic up above and down below in the, under the house area. So it can get pretty moist in here, and I don't want any of my artwork ruined. So let's open the curtain and see what's inside. Okay, here it is. We have loads and loads and loads of stuff. So like I said, I don't want to get rid of any of my stuff, so I've pretty much crammed it all in here. I've got my children's artwork and some overflow yarn. All of my yarn projects are right in this big bin. I have some odds and ends, some clay, some children's art project things that we haven't gotten to. Down here I have some cute jars I found. I don't know what I want to do with them yet. Some puffy paint, my laminator. In this old bin I have glass making stuff. Back behind I have more boxes of glass making stuff. Some rock tumbler things. I organized all my picks into this box. So in this basket I have some different contact papers, some crafting paper, drawing paper, just extra rolls of things that I might need. As well as down below here I have a huge roll that's thin for the kids to draw on. Off to the side here I have my art easel, my big fabric cutting board, some extra tools. I haven't played with that one yet. I look forward to doing that with you guys. back behind, I have some tall tubes that are left over from like wrapping papers and different things like that that I can use for craft projects. A tension rod I haven't had a need for yet. Here's another tube. And I have down below here some wood artist panels so that I could use those for some project as well. So I'm just going to span through here some cardboard. This is all of my bead making things, some double-sided tape, lots of duct tapes back there. I have bins for metal and crafts, miscellaneous stuff. I love making dream catchers, some scrapbooking supplies. I have stuff to make doilies and crochet, gift projects, ribbons. I don't know what's in this one. Oh yeah. I have making a project with some felting supplies, so I can't wait to do that. Some more craft project supplies and my herbs for sachets and things like that. There's some more canvases, some batting, some fabric, my sewing machine, and sewing machine supplies and fabric in there. Down below, at a yard sale, I found all of these little like domino blocks or something, and I plan on repurposing them because they're nice little wooden pieces for different projects. I can paint them or make them be colorful or whatever, but I have that under there so that I could use that. I keep my extra Tirani s'mores flavored. I put that in my coffee and I love it, so I keep it in here so the kids stay out of it. But anyway, this is a majority of the odds and ends of my craft supplies in this, well, quote-unquote closet area. It's just an alcove that I've got all blocked off with the curtains. Moving on, over here in this area is where I keep my camera supplies and my light. I have one going right there. It can get quite dark in here at this time of the day. I also keep this tripod with this ring light over there when I'm not using it as well. Alright, so let me move this light and we'll get on to this section. So starting up here on the wall, I have some of my inspirational things, some of my supplies. Here is the little girl inspiration that I have for my channel page for now. I'll just span around so you guys can just see what I have. Okay, so over here I have some projects that I have yet to finish. These are my own personal home projects, not necessarily anything that I am doing for the channel, but just some home stuff. I have some crafting paper. I did recently just go to Michael's and I found this really pretty Valentine paper. I found some really cute paper here that's got some nice pinks and rose golds, and then this sparkly crafting paper, and it was a real good deal because it was buy one get two free on those, and those are $20 a piece, so I really enjoyed looking through all that. Up here I have some of the kids workbooks, some paper that they can work on, numbers. I have some of my coloring books because, you know, you never get too old to color. I have some more crafting papers and some more sketchbooks that I like to use. And just some miscellaneous drawing paper down there. Alright, now in these drawers here, let's take a peek what's in here. In this first drawer, I have all of my markers, some chalk markers, scissors, you know, miscellaneous little odds and ends that I need. And the second drawer holds my tapes and my glues. Crafter's best friend. All of the batteries for the house belong in here. Here is where I'm putting more of my crafting paper. At that same sale at Michael's, I had gotten these papers. They were $6 each, but they were also buy one, get two free. So I went ham on those and some of these other colors as well. And then in the next drawer is all of my printing papers, photo papers, copy papers, all that kind of office-y stuff. And at the very bottom is some tech stuff and a random mirror. Girls gotta look fine. Moving on. Underneath, like I said again, I'm not getting rid of anything. So let's hide it all underneath as long as we have it all organized. I have miscellaneous extra things, boxes of supplies and crafting items that I want to use at some point. A random cheese grater that's going in the garden someday, and some random extra items down here as well, filled with lots of goodies for ideas for videos later. Here's my desk. I don't do all my editing in here. Of course, I go into the living room and sit in my lazy boy chair and do that there. But I do my printing and stuff on this computer, so all my photos and stuff go there. So moving over here to the left of the corner desk is this little drawer set here. Here in the top I have just a bunch of supplies for the kids' school. They always need extra supplies, so when I have extra pins, I save them for the next year so that I'm not wasting money on what they need for their classrooms. The next drawer down has some just extra notebook papers, extra notebooks, some filing clips, and folder tabs. Here in this next drawer is some more office stuff, envelopes, things like that that I need for shipping things and mailing letters. And then down at the very bottom is where I keep all of my tissue papers. Just random different tissue papers that I could use. Some that is recycled and I can reuse, but most of it's new. And at this desk, I'd like to say I sit at it, but it's a little hard. Again, gotta utilize all the space, right? I'm going to make a crafting video out of all of these goodies here sometime soon. I have some, creative guides and some magazines that I want to clip from right there. I'm in love with this little mat here. I think I got that at the dollar store. Always stay humble and kind. It's a great motto for life. Some extra goodies. This stained glass is something that my grandfather made. I am absolutely in love with it. He passed away quite a while ago, and having it here in front and center in my room just keeps me inspired and lets me know that, the creativity that I use today is a good portion from him. Down here I have my fan because it can get pretty warm in here. There is no AC or heating in this room. I have to get it from another room for that. So I have some flowers that belong in another room, but they're hanging out here for now. All my wrapping paper. And this pin here, my goodness, look at how long this is. I've had this thing for a good maybe 25 years. This has been my crafting center for forever and ever, even from before I had my own crafting room. My closet had this, and that was my craft room. I have a little bin here, so let's, first of all, let's go see what's under here. What do I have crammed in here? Oh, this is gonna be dark, but I have all of my fur type fabric that I'm using for different objects, some jars and containers. All of my paints are down here, so I have all watercolors in that bin. I have all of acrylics well, I should say some of my acrylics in here and the rest in there. Up here is some more crafting projects that I'm going to do, and this big bin here also has more crafting supplies. You can see all the roses there that are ready for Valentine videos. So in this drawer I have some of my cards that I like to make and use, some labels, and the second drawer has extra ribbons in it, so I could use those at any time, not just holidays. And then down below, I can't open the whole thing because, as you can see, there's a bunch of different glass making things in there. So it's super duper heavy, that's why it's on the bottom. And I can make lots of different gardening type things with all these pretty stones. Lots of other activities as well. Over here in the corner is my random bags. So Ziploc bags and all sorts of bags that I use there. These are my reusable, some new, some for re-gifting bags. So I have holidays and birthdays and other things right there. And let's get into the big drawer set. I have some buttons that I just bought, my marker set, some wood project stuff, all sorts of different fasteners and things. Let's go to the top drawer. Wire, beads, paper punching, stencils, things like that. The second drawer has all these little glitter glues, lots of glitter, more glitter, more glitter, and more glitter. And then some little hair ties, some buttons down below, or little wiggly eyes. Gotta have wiggly eyes in my set. This next drawer has all different kinds of face paints and body markers to make little fake tattoos. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, so I have lots of things like that. This is my woodworking, type drawer. It has my wood burner set in it, some sanding blocks, and different wood items to do crafting with. And this drawer has pipe cleaners, felt. Down underneath is some of that crafting foam and some pom-poms, just random little things. Here is all of my burlap ribbon and twine. Anything I could use to tie stuff down. I even have some fishing line in there. But that's all that. And then let's keep going. Alright, so I have a bunch of different pom-pommy things, some grasses meant for different things. I keep all that in there. And let's keep going. This is my random drawer. Anything that I find at the dollar store, things that might be trash that I might be able to reuse, things I might want to craft at some point later with, all go in there. And the very last drawer, I told you this was tall, the very last drawer has containers, some boxes that are more decorative that I can decoupage, and just some little boxes that I might reuse in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to show you my art wall. Some of these paintings I did in those paint classes with some girlfriends. Some of them I did on my own in high school. And this lady here, she's, covered up for a good reason. She was painted by my grandmother. She made this wonderful painting, and I am blessed to have it in my collection. She was so good at painting. So here's some more of my artwork. Again, some I've made outside of class and some that I made in class. Here at my table I have my cutting mat. It's very important to protect my surface. And just some of my easy grab supplies here that I might use, and my little tape dispenser. And we have made a full circle over here. The only thing that's left to show you is what's on the other side of my desk. Now I have loads of these very big canvases that I got on sale. Of course, as a crafter, you buy stuff on sale thinking I'm going to use that, and you haven't used it for a while. I have some foam board for crafts, some pieces of cardboard. You always need extra cardboard. All right, so over here I have some scrapbooks that I want to someday get into. All my scrapbooking supplies are in there. And in these baskets are keepsakes for my kids and the scrapbooks that I want to make with them, and my photo collection back there. And down underneath I have just some extra files, and in these two wood bins are just some extra wood supply stuff that I might want to use someday. I found this cute little filing thing for a couple of bucks, and I really want to repaint it. And there's some hoops in there and some other wood items. So, and the same with over on this other side. So there you have it. That is my craft room. So I hope that you have enjoyed this tour of my art room. I know it was a little extensive, but you know, I don't want to leave any corners unturned, because I know that everybody's a little curious on what's in different spaces. So if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Stay creative.